The first thing you hear is the deep, rumbling throb of rotor blades slicing through the air. The MV-22 Osprey, with its massive tilt-rotor engines, hovers over the tarmac like a beast, ready to leap into action. Marines, clad in full combat gear, move with a sense of purpose. Every step, every glance, every piece of equipment is part of a well-rehearsed operation. This is not just another day in the life of the U.S. Marine Corps. This is a mission that could shape the balance of power in the Indo-Pacific. This deployment is part of the Marine Rotational Force, Darwin MRFD, an initiative that began as a rotational presence in northern Australia, but has evolved into a critical element of U.S. NORing strategy in the region. Now, elements of this force are bound for the Philippines, a country sitting at the heart of some of the most contested waters in the world. MRFD deployments are more than just routine troop movements. They are calculated demonstrations of readiness. By moving forces seamlessly from one allied nation to another, the U.S. sends a message, one that adversaries cannot ignore. In the early morning light, Marines are seen loading their packs, checking their rifles, adjusting their helmets. It's a ritual they've done countless times, but never without meaning. Each piece of gear has a purpose. Each Marine knows their role. Logisticians double-check manifests, aviation crews run last-minute diagnostics on the Ospreys, and officers quietly brief their teams. The air smells of jet fuel and determination. When a deployment like this happens, nothing is left to chance. The MV-22 Osprey is unlike any other aircraft in the world. With the ability to take off and land like a helicopter but fly like a fixed-wing plane, it gives Marines unmatched mobility. Its tilt-rotor design allows it to lift vertically, making it perfect for operations in areas without long runways like remote Philippine islands. It can carry troops, supplies, and even light vehicles, making it an indispensable tool for rapid deployment. For this mission, Ospreys will be the workhorses ferrying Marines from staging points to their final operational zones. The Philippines holds a critical position in the Pacific chessboard. Its islands straddle the South China Sea and the Pacific Ocean, making it a natural forward operating base for any military force that wants to monitor and, if necessary, respond to activities in the region. In recent years, tensions in the South China Sea have escalated. Artificial islands have been built, military bases fortified, and patrols increased. By deploying Marines to the Philippines, the U.S. is both strengthening an old alliance and positioning itself to react quickly to any crisis. This deployment sends a very clear message to allies and adversaries alike. The U.S. Marine Corps can be anywhere it's needed, at any time. The speed and scale of this movement demonstrate that the United States is committed to defending its partners and maintaining freedom of navigation in international waters. For allies like Japan, Australia, and the Philippines, this is reassurance. For others, it is a warning. Once in the Philippines, these Marines will join their Filipino counterparts for a series of joint exercises. These aren't just symbolic, they are realistic combat drills designed to improve interoperability. Marines and Philippine forces will train in amphibious landings, air assaults, jungle warfare, and urban operations. Such training ensures that, should the need arise, both nations can operate as one cohesive fighting force. Beyond the tactics and strategies, there is the human side of deployment. Marines will adapt to the tropical climate, operate in humid jungles, and work alongside soldiers from a different culture. Bonds will be formed, knowledge will be shared, and mutual respect will grow. For many of these Marines, this will be their first time in the Philippines. They will not only train, but also engage in community projects, humanitarian missions, and cultural exchanges, strengthening ties far beyond the battlefield. With each deployment like this, the U.S. is weaving a tighter security net across the Indo-Pacific. The Philippines gains enhanced security, the U.S. gains a forward operating base, and the region sees a counterbalance to rising militarization elsewhere. This is more than just military posturing, it is strategic positioning that could prevent conflicts before they start. Those deployed on this mission carry more than just gear and weapons. They carry hope, determination, and an unwavering commitment to uphold peace and stability across the Indo-Pacific region. Every step they take, every training exercise they undergo, and every humanitarian mission they perform is a tangible expression of the deep cooperation between the United States and the Philippines. This is not merely about military strength, but about building a solid foundation of trust amid the complex and shifting dynamics of regional tensions. Their presence sends a clear and unmistakable message to the world. This alliance is strong, readiness is constant, and the commitment to safeguard freedom and security will only grow stronger. In a world where geopolitical landscapes change rapidly, the ability to move swiftly and operate flexibly is crucial. Equipped with advanced platforms like the MV-22 Osprey and highly trained personnel, these forces stand ready at the forefront, capable of responding to a wide range of scenarios, from humanitarian aid to full-scale combat. This mission reaffirms that international cooperation and military readiness are not just important, they are essential in facing global challenges. The strong partnership between the United States and the Philippines exemplifies how two nations can support each other to create a safer and more stable region. As the sun sets over the Pacific horizon, this deployment marks just the beginning of a new chapter in closer collaboration. Their footprint will leave a lasting impact, strengthening regional security and ensuring that the future of the Indo-Pacific remains bright and peaceful. The message is clear and undeniable. We are present. We are ready. We are committed.